Okay, so now we're going to make a bit of a drill out of these exercises. You're going to go along with me and we're going to do them in sequence. I'm going to do most of these in a forearm position until I get to the up and overs, when I'll change to a candlestick and I'll swizzle round. If you have more room than me, then you don't have to keep twisting and turning. This won't have too many tips in. That's for the tutorial before. This is just for us to practice. And you can do this round more than once if you find you get on okay with it. Most of you will find it's quite stressful on your hip flexors. It's also quite hardcore on your abdominals. So let's get started. So into forearm position. I'm going to take my legs up into the air and we're going to bang for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and rest. Take a breath in between and then take the legs back up again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. You can vary the speeds that you do these are totally up to you. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, excellent. All right, let's move on to the next exercise. So we're going to do wavy legs. So I'm going to turn myself diagonally so I don't hit anything. You're going to straighten the legs and you're going to start with the swiveling left to right, just to get those hips warm. And then we'll start with the tiny knee bends included. So make sure the chest is pulled up and the elbows stay underneath you. And rest. Take a breath, lengthen up through the body and back into position. Straddle, point the ankles. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and rest. Good, nice. All right, so now to the tip-top shapes. We'll do just one leg and then we'll do one leg at a time. So remember to turn the heels slightly inside, down the inside of your leg, smile and back up. Smile, back up. Remember to keep your knees absolutely glued together and you can add that little tilt of the hip when you're ready. And the other leg, down and smile, down and smile. Turn that hip out and back in, out and back in, out and back in, and rest. Just have a little stretch, pull through those abdominals, lengthen up through the body, and let's go again. So let's do one leg at a time this time. Turn the heels inwards and start to really use that little turn in your hip. Keep your knees towards your face so that you don't bang your heel on the floor, especially if you're wearing 8, 9s or above. And rest. Key point there is keeping your knee bones glued together. If they come apart, that's when it starts to look particularly clunky. All right, so into peekaboo. Swap ankles. And rest. Good. Nice breath in. Let's do one more set. So onto your forearms, cross your ankles one way, and peek, and peek. Don't forget your silly face. And 4, swap ankles, peek. Don't bend the knees too much, you get a much nicer shape if it's just a little bend. And 4, and rest. We're going to push the mat out of the way. We're going to come down onto our forearm. The lower you are in the chest, the easier this is when you're a beginner. So I would stay almost with my chest on the floor until I get the hang of this. And try not to raise your top leg too high because it can look a little odd. You'll see when I change to my other side. So it's one straight, one bent. One straight, one bent, like you're painting along a wall at the end of your toes. And rest. breath in, lengthen through those abdominals. And come back down. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Good, let's swap sides. And rest. Good, and one more set. 3, 4,